Purification of substances. At the end of this session, you will be able to understand melting point, boiling point, distillation, fractional distillation. We need pure substances to study chemical properties, reactions, and to make new products. A substance is impure when there are traces of molecules other than the substance itself. Every substance has a characteristic melting point and boiling point, and impurities alter the melting and boiling point of a substance. These properties are used for purifying the substances. Melting point. The temperature at which the substance turns from solid state to liquid state is called the melting point. Every solid substance has a characteristic melting point. Place some crushed ice in a funnel and dip the thermometer bulb in the ice. Fix this arrangement to a stand. Place a beaker below it. Observe the temperature in the thermometer. You will see that the mercury level stabilizes after some time. Now, note the temperature of melting point of ice. Boiling point. The temperature at which the substance turns from liquid state to vapor state is called the boiling point. Take a flask with water and place the thermometer in the water. Fix this arrangement to a stand. Now, light the burner and note the temperature at which the water starts to boil. You will notice that the temperature remains constant no matter how much you heat the water. This temperature will be 100 degrees Celsius. Distillation. Distillation is the process of converting a liquid into vapor by heating and then condensing the vapor to get the pure liquid. It is used to remove soluble impurities from a liquid, to separate a mixture of miscible liquids with different boiling points. Distillation of water. Take a mixture of water and salt in a distillation flask. Place the flask on wire gauge and then fix it to a stand. Place a burner below it. Attach a water condenser at the side opening of the flask. Place a conical flask at the other end of the condenser. Attach two rubber pipes at two side outlets of the condenser. The lower pipe should be attached to a water tap so that the water flows from the lower end to the upper end of the condenser. The upper pipe should be allowed to drain. Place another stand at the center of the condenser to hold this arrangement in place. Now, light the burner and let the mixture boil. As the water starts to boil at 100 degrees Celsius, it evaporates. The water vapor passes through the water condenser, gets cooled, and condenses back to form pure water. When all the water has evaporated, you will see salt left behind in the distillation flask. Fractional distillation. The method used to separate two miscible liquids with different boiling points is called fractional distillation. Fractional distillation of water and alcohol. Take a mixture of water and alcohol in a flask. Place it on a wire gauge and then fix it to a stand. Place a burner below it. Fix a fractionating column with a thermometer to the flask. Attach a water condenser at the other end of the fractionating column. Fix the remaining apparatus in the same way as done for the experiment on distillation. Now, light the burner and let the mixture boil. The vapor formed is a mixture of all the fractions. These vapors then pass through the fractioning column fitted at the mouth, and the vapor with the highest boiling point condenses, first leaving the component with lower boiling point. Alcohol having low boiling point will emerge at the top, leaving behind water which condenses back in the flask.